Alrighty. Welcome back. I am now working on this messaging system. As an example, I've been working on having the messages automatically calculate how long they're going to be to dynamically insert new lines, line breaks, to make them longer, or to make them fit into the text box without having to manually insert the line breaks when I'm writing the text. So as an example, that's not the right level. So if I go to level 1.1, I think I added something. Nope. So what the hell? Did I delete it? Or was it a different? Was it not sandbox? I guess not. Unless this wasn't saving for some reason. So this should also be another message box. And I can say very long message test. Trying to figure out how many lines I can fit in the mess. Should make that like auto wrap message box. Well, actually, I made it so that it does actually work if I do this. Yeah, because it also removes new line characters from it before adding the dynamic ones. So I can do this if I wanted to and didn't do anything. How many lines I can fit in the message box? Probably more. Trying to make it paginated also. So the plan is that I don't see this many. The plan is that I don't actually see this entire paragraph. There we go, okay. So now that I know that I've reached the maximum amount of lines that I want, I think it's like 5 lines or 6 lines, then I can start paginating it. So I want the message, I actually want this window to just stay up until the entire conversation is over. So switching between characters in the conversation. I don't really want to, I don't have to worry about that just yet, but I will do the pagination part. Although they might just work really well together, that those two things could end up being the same thing. So, message box, nice. So this is when I know that I've reached, I guess I put it here, huh? Where did I put max lines? Oh, I guess this length, the length of this array is the number of lines I can possibly have. Or it's the number in this array plus 1. because this is the amount of line breaks. So when the last one breaks, then I want to create a new page. A new page is really just another message in the message queue. Right, the message queue is just a bunch of message objects. Queue message. I can just queue the rest of the message. That would be one way to do it. And then it would wait. Unless there's already messages in the queue, I'd have to force myself to the top of the queue. Right? Queuing message does this. Oh, but this is when the message is queued, so that's actually fine. So when this first message is queued, this one just gets queued after. I see. So let's see. String remaining text. Once I've reached the end, line count increments here. That means suddenly line count got incremented. Or maybe not that. How about this? Index of remaining text, which would also be the last remaining text. Could try that. Right. So everything after the index of the last space for every index to break. Well, this would be it equals that. So I don't actually get the last one. I can check it here whenever I find a space. How about that? Whenever I find another space, if this all of a sudden happens, index of last space, and then I go ahead and say, yeah, remaining text is true. Because I found another space, and I'm already more lines. My line count is already at 6. I'm already on the 6th line. I have have to be on the 5th line. No, it has to be once I've measured the width here. So here, else just drop the index into the array. Measured width equals measured width since last space. Yeah, I don't need that either at the end. So if I'm on the last line, if line count equals 5, no, equals 6. Oh no, line count is an index. It's not really line count, it's like line break count. Line break count. Then there's some remaining text. Okay. And then I can break the loop and do all this. If line break count, sorry, if remaining text, then we have to split the string on the last space that I got, index of last space, yeah, so text equals text dot split. Ah, shit. Oh, 5 overloads. No, no. Well, I guess it would be substring, not split. Substring from 0 and, oh. Start index. Oh, I guess the length is the index plus 1. Or it's, I always forget this. I guess it is the index, right? I have no documentation. The length would be the index of last space, because it's not inclusive, pretty sure. And then I'm going to queue I need to be able to get the text. So string final text equals text. How about that? String remaining text. Oh. Next text. Null. Just because. Final text is this, and next text is index of last space +1. With any luck, that's not out of bounds. Pretty sure it's not. And then what I can do is, if next text, then just enqueue that as well. Same face. Or I can just use M. Replace that, sure, and enqueue it. No, don't enqueue it. Run through this entire process again. Queue message. Same face and next text. Cool. That should at least get me to the to that step. I think the message box is still going to go away and come back, so I got to get it to stay there. No, it's still writing. Oh, okay, but it did. Trying to make it paginated also. So that actually worked. Probably more, but it wrote in too much. So let's run that again with this available so I can see it writing into it. There, yeah, so it doesn't. Oh, right, that's probably because I didn't do final text here. So that it actually does get split. So that seems to work. It does load a, I gotta make it not close, which I can probably do just by checking if the face is the same. So I can start with that. If the face of the next message, right, where's like load message, launch. So it calls launch at the end. That's after it closes, right? So where it's telling it to close here. So I can do message object, next message, message queue peak, can this return null if it's empty? If next message is null and next message dot face is the same as my current face. How do I know my current face? Current message, I guess. I'm assuming I have a current message. Oh, it's just here, face. Oh no, that's different. So this is a face type. So I have to rely on current message, I think. So current message is assumed to be always set, as long as there's messages enqueued. Okay. Current message.base. Then state goes straight to text. So instead of launch, like, you know, rename next message with state. State error. Next message start state. Let's be really explicit there. Launch next message with state. State dot text. Else just go straight to close state. To close state waits 2 seconds before closing. I wonder if it's better to wait 2 seconds before going into the close state. We'll see. So this should be open state. So that should probably jump right back to the text state. What the hell? Index out of range. Okay, text to play, text player, index. Text player index. Character timer. So I gotta reset character timer as well. Oh, that resets here. Okay, we'll work on this one at a time. Very long message, trying to figure out probably more. All right. Static. First index, text to play, text player index 0, face index 0. State is open. Okay, current message. Trying to make it paginated also. Okay, 0. Text player index 0, face index. Close timer, text wait timer. State is text. So now when I come in here, all right. Wait timer is incrementing. What's wait timer? 0.3. All right, so it's advanced. Okay. Text to play length 33. It's less than 1. No. Character timer 0. 0.03. Increment character timer. Let's see when we get the next character. All right, nothing bad happened. Okay, character timer. Okay. Guessing that's adding to the text box. Why did the text box close? What the hell? Oops. Trying to make it paginated also. Okay. I can't get past this line. So something in there now. Okay, launching next message. Don't want that anymore. Just want to know when it's about to end. Okay. 105, 105. Next message. Maybe there is no next message. Fine. All right. Next message. Oh shit. Is that what happened? So you can't peek if the message queue is empty. That's so dumb. So how about this? still disappeared though, which I think is weird. Can't really see why. Text to play length is less than 1. Update position. How often does that happen? 3 references. If state is close. If state is open. And initially. On awake. Does it actually go somewhere? Pretty sure it's hidden, but it doesn't move, it just becomes hidden. So where is it? Yeah, so it's hidden behind here. Current position. Current position. Nothing's calling update though. Oh, here. Why would I do that? On launch. I don't know. That is weird. So there, it did it, it cleared it, it just didn't wait. Okay, so we need the wait time. So there is text wait timer. I could have a page wait timer. So I could have it sitting here doing nothing. Yeah, I could do that. Just else here, I'll lose 1 frame. Don't really care. And then I'll just be here looping. Oh wait, no, setting the character timer to 0. Oh, that's okay. It'll keep incrementing until I get bigger than it, and then once this is set because of this, I'll just sit in here. Yeah, if the face is the same face, it's just an extended paginated message. Has to be. If it's the same face, same person. That's my current assumption. So here we wait. So what I can do is say message object auto-pagination. Yeah. It's false. Or let's say true. Or yeah, auto-pagination is true. Let's get some pagination timer in here. Text wait, character timer, face timer. Let's get, oops, pagination timer. Auto-pagination timer, auto-pagination time, 2 seconds. So I can also auto-pagination timer. And here, if current message dot auto-pagination, if auto-pagination timer, auto-pagination time, go ahead and do it. Text wait timer, just set that back. Yeah. Character timer. That's fine, that's getting set in here every time. Text to play index 0. All these control variables. State is text. Try to animate face. And play the sound constantly. So I'm pretty sure this is going to play the text scrolling sound the entire time, even if it's waiting for the pagination. Oh, I already did that. Auto-pagination time equals 1. Else if game controller dot action down dot down do the same thing. If it's not auto-pagination, I have to press a button. But by default, it's true. All right, that seems good. But again, I think it's a little broken still. Yeah. It actually got stuck animating the face. That was kind of weird. So it did wait the 2 seconds. That face is like flickering. Why is it flickering? Oh, because of this? Text. Right. Okay. So this is where it conflicts. Can do that here and do that here. They stop talking. Well, hold on now. Text wait timer. So text wait timer. Animate face. Oh. Text is typing. Let's say text is typing false. And this could just be if text is typing. Or, oh wait, animate face does this, right? No, it doesn't. That's up here. Animates face. If current message is not null and face is static, always animate the face. So text is typing, animate the face. And just run the animation script twice. Actually would. So the static animation runs twice as fast. Whatever. I'll deal with that later. I haven't noticed any problem with it, but that's probably what's happening. And then here is where I'm waiting. So text is typing is false. So that'll stop it during the wait period. Nice. Okay. That's not too bad. Should it stay open the entire conversation? As long as there's still something in the queue when a message ends. That shouldn't be too crazy. I can do that here actually, no? That's just the auto-pagination timer, but really, well, I can also use the auto-pagination timer because it's technically another page. Of the message, because it's all in the queue. Current message face. I could do the exact same thing. So if message queue count is greater than 0, so this will tell me that there's more messages. If it's the same face, Either way, text is typing is false. But if it's the same face, do that. Else, if it's a new face, just kind of doesn't matter if it's the same face. I mean, except for the fact that the sprite abruptly switches. Right? Do I even need that? Also, they need to let's just do this. So text is not typing, make them shut up. And sound effect text scroll does not null also kill the current sound effect. Just destroy it. It's so loud. Yeah. So now it doesn't matter. Oh, no, because then if the queue is empty, then it goes to the closed state. So now it'll stay open forever, the entire conversation, I guess. Actually, I don't really know. It might not. Yeah, because it doesn't load them into the queue. So I can make it so that it queues them up all together. In this event where it says wait, don't wait, don't wait. So it queued up all the messages already. And then it closes. That shit is happening. The static stops animating. Because message queue count is greater than 0. Let's go to the closed state. Then I'm waiting this entire time. And then text is playing as false, which ends up triggering this. Animate face. And setting the damn face sprite. I'm just gonna have this check. No, that doesn't make sense. Always animate the face, but then I have that other thing just manually setting the face sprite to 0. So I can just do that. If face, if current message dot face static set it to 0. Also animate face because I'm animating it twice. So kind of weird. So this should just keep animating. Yeah, and it does. And then it switches to and that's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. What else can I do with that? I don't know, that's not bad. I had like a note card here about all of this. But then I spilled some liquid on it, and now it's all wet. So let me find it. That's useless. Oh man. Nope, nope. No. It's one of these guys. No. Health bar. Oh, here it is. So don't need. Okay, message boxes require button press from player, auto advance, manual advance. It's kind of what I set up. Wait 2 seconds. Page turn icon. I don't have that. I can put a little blinking square maybe. Longer messages, multiple pages. Entire message sequence should not close. So I did everything that I wrote a note on. Kind of all right with that. I guess the only thing I'm kind of bummed about is the fact that the faces don't, when the face switches, which I can probably take care of. It's just a quick scale down, scale up. And it'll probably take place during the text wait time. When it starts, it waits about 1 second, 0.3 seconds. So I guess independent of that, I can just have that right here, scale down and up next face. Which is really just taking the face and making it scale. Hopefully, let's check its current scale. 1.25. Okay, so it has a weird scale. Right? Oh, that's not even the right thing. Oh, these aren't even all part of the same object. see. Well, what the hell? What if it's 1 and 1? Oh. I mean, I could just nest these things, right? If this is a child, will it get rendered behind? Whoa, what happened? See that? Oh, because I put it inside of text? Green and static go inside of face. Right. So that actually got scaled down. So let's say that this is 1, 1, 1, 1. No, let's undo that. So I have them, I actually have it kind of okay. So now I can just scale this out. Oh, 1.2. Right, and that's close to what I had, right? I can do 1.25 and 1.25. And that's better. And then I can take this and revert it, or whatever is here. There we go. So now when I scale this, it's going to scale all 3 of those things. Zoop, 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 zoop. Like com out, com in. Okay. So the face timer, that's the animation of the face. Face swap timer. Face swap time. 0.5. So when I do the launch, it sets the face sprites. Ah, man, this is so annoying. Okay. So I can still do it. Damn, okay. So let's do like 0.3 and face open false. And face initial scale y. Face initial scale y equals face transform scale local scale y, yeah. I guess then the actual scale. No, it's just from 0 to initial. So when I'm in the, so hold on. because what's going to happen is it's going to do it every time. Face type face to switch to next face. This is all screwy. Like, oh man. All right, so that's set up that way. That's fine. Okay. I hate serialized enums. I'm going to go ahead and guesstimate on the number of faces, just for fun. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, seems like a bad way to do that. I can just compare faces. But man, I really should have had a none there to begin with. Should always have a none. I'm just going to manually change them now. Keep that none there. Okay. Makes no sense, but whatever. So I'm going to do a face switch after on launch, right? So next message if next message dot face current message face current message is not null either because the initial message is null. Then don't do a face swap. So next face equals next message dot face. It's going to be a face swap. Okay. And so the actual set of face sprites won't change yet. Set face type. Current message face. That's correct. Set face for current message. Okay. Otherwise, it'll just leave the face alone. I can say this condition or current message is null, or it's not null, and it's a different face. Then queue up a next face. And then I don't need to know what the next face is. So I don't need that none really. Face swap. And then also face dot. Okay, hold on. Face scale. Face scale. Scale dot y is 0. Face initial scale y equal no. Face dot. Face scale. And so I don't need to set a next face, I just need to say face swap. True. Here's that. With face swap. Are you all screwy here? Okay. Face swap timer. Face swap time. If face. If face open. Then I'm closing. Okay, hold on. Face open is false, then I'm, yeah, then I'm opening, right? So face scale. Okay. So I have the time, distance over time. What's the rate? Right? So that's time remaining. Oh, else stuff should be happening. Face swap timer. Time minus face swap timer. Rate. Could have just made it a rate instead of using this timing thing. Oh well, always write the code different. So it's just distance over time. Distance being my scale. So face open, I want to know how far left I have to close, and that is so let's do distance. If face is open, then I'm closing, so the distance is what my face scale y is. Otherwise, if the face is closed, then it's opening, so it's the face initial scale y minus face scale y. I have that far left to go. So rate is distance over time. And then if face open, then face scale dot y minus equals rate times time dot delta time else face scale dot y plus equals time. Oh, but I have a timer, so that's kind of dumb. I should just, yeah, there's no point in the timer. So now I'm going to have to check the distance. Right, so I can get the rate. And then I can just multiply by time by delta time. And then if time remaining is less than the rate plus some number, then I've reached where I'm going. If face is open, then I'm closing, and so face scale dot y equals 0, and face open equals false, and set face. No, that's for closing. Yeah, once it's closed, set the face. If it's opening, I feel like I'm doing this so wrong. Let's find out. So this doesn't mean that anymore. And time remaining plus equals 20. If I'm closed, then face open. If I was closed and I'm done, face is open. Oh, wait a second. No, this should be distance. Yeah. Is true and face swap is false. And that's all the face swap stuff. I don't really know. This is kind of... It's going to be close to what I want, I think. Ah, shh. So something happened in animate phase. Oh, right. Face sprites don't exist yet. So another thing then. Oops. So actually, I don't want to do this if current message is null. Else if current message is null, then set face for current message. Oh. There is no current message. That's kind of annoying. Okay. This seems kind of dumb. Oh well. Face swap. Now, if face swap now, set face. It didn't expand. So now it's going to close. Oh. Oh God. Oh. Oh man. So the text actually scrolled faster than the face swap time. I mean, this doesn't have to be only during text mode. This can happen over here as well. Actually, I don't know though. I'm gonna run into the same problem. Should have sped it up too. So it doesn't expand at the beginning. Now it's going to swap. Also, it stopped playing again. And man, the phase swap is slow. So I'm pretty sure that's not... I'm just going to do it by speed. Otherwise, it's going to ease in and out as it gets closer. Yeah. So don't do this. Phase swap speed 10. Let's do 7. Face open, face swap. So instead of getting time remaining, distance is still correct. Rate is just phase swap speed. And I don't need to increment that. The other thing is phase swap. Where's that method? Launch. Oh, here. I don't want a phase swap. I still want to do the phase swap. Yeah, because it's already closed. And then this phase swap now thing will just make sure that it's the correct face. Nice. Doesn't swap, and now swaps. Oh man, she's not right. So when it's done, it's supposed to be right. Base scale initial. Swap. I want to see it start to go away. I think the text just, yeah, it just disappears. And then he doesn't swap out because there is no next message. That looked pretty good. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Well, I'm wondering if I take these back out, how that'll look. Just curious. Let's bring these back out. One level here. Come on. This is the worst. Not there. easier just to put them here and here. So these are supposed to be 1 exactly. All right. And then now only the face will scale up and down, leaving the green image box. I don't know. I don't know which one I like better. I'll just leave it the way it is for now. I'll leave it this way, just because that's what it was before I wanted to change it. So if it bugs me enough, I'll actually change it again. And I'll know that it was a thing that I did. That sounds weird, but I feel like it's a better reminder. All right, cool. So I did a bunch of stuff with that message box thing. It automatically paginates and runs through the pagination sequence. The only thing else I could do is make it so I have to manually advance through them. However, I guess I could do that. That's on the message object, right? So message object. So when I'm doing event trigger update, no, object spawner. If I'm looking at event triggers editor, and it's a message box, data message box face type. Oh, right, that's in the data, which is event trigger data, message box, message box, auto-paginate, inbox.auto. What? Auto-pagination. Oh, event trigger message box. That's another thing. Auto-pagination. Message box. Message box. Okay. Queue message. And auto-pagination true. Do that. Level manager. Auto-pagination true. Auto-pagination. Auto-pagination. And then here. No. The trigger message. No. Where's event trigger chain? This file's not open. Equals current event dot message paginate. Oh man. Auto-paginate. Auto-pagination. Screw it. Message box. Why didn't I just do enum? Message total auto-paginate data dot auto-pagination. So now jumping back to messages, auto-paginate true, I'll turn false on this guy. And then it'll just wait around in the queue. Or not. So I added this, but I never did anything with it, right? Pass along the auto-pagination. Auto-pagination equals auto-pagination. At which point I should be able to speed through the messages really fast. Very long message, just trying to figure out how many lines we go. Okay, oh, what the hell? Does nothing? What the hell? Set to false. Alright. If current message auto-pagination. Supposedly that's not correct. It equals true by default, but I am passing in false, so let's see what we get here. True. How in the hell? That goes into data. And then there's event trigger message box. Which passes along auto-pagination. Which doesn't pass along auto-pagination. There we go. Man. So stop at the end. Yes, okay. Now it's waiting for my input. There it goes. He jumps at it. And this is also gonna wait. And the next ones are gonna be automated. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna have to find a different button or disallow the jump if the message queue is something. I'm gonna have to work on that. box. Game controls still work when message box waits for confirmation to paginate. So specifically during that moment, disable game input? I don't know. Prevent game input, or use a different button, which also is weird. Or just always auto-paginate all the time. Yeah, that's what always means. All good. Okay, that's in the notes. I'm taking off. Thanks a lot for hanging out.